Okay, so far we have done text box, a text box which is of type number. We have done radio button. We have done drop down box. Okay, so now we are going to do checkbox. Alright, so checkbox is a bit different because checkbox you can select more than one option. Alright, so that will make your code a bit longer because you need to check one by one and then extract the value one by one. So there'll be like many values that you can take out from the checkbox. Okay, so here I have done the form. Okay, this is a very simple form. I did not actually put anything else together with the checkboxes. It's only checkbox here. So this is about registering for subjects. Alright, so here you have like 3 subjects. Okay, the name of the form is college form, and then I have 3 subjects here, class with 1 button. Alright, so if I have selected the checkbox and then I click on the button, it will go and call function check, and it will tell me what subjects that I have selected. Alright, so that is the scenario. Okay, so now let's see the JavaScript code. Let's go up. Okay, so this is what I've done, a simple one. Okay, later we are going to modify this. Alright, so basically this is the function that I'm calling from the form. Okay, I have declared 2 variables here. One is for my counter because checkboxes have more than one option. The name of the checkbox is the same, so I'm going to use array. So whenever I use array, I need to use looping. So the X is for my counter. Okay, the X is for my counter. So X will start from 0 and then it will go up to the length of the checkboxes, meaning length meaning how many checkboxes I have. Alright, so I'm still using the length object similar to radio button. Okay, so this is a bit long. If you want to make it shorter, what you can do is you can put here length and then you can copy this and put it outside and assign it to length. Okay, so it will make your looping, the looping statement, right, more readable. Okay, it will be more shorter. Okay, so now this particular code is going to check whether did I select the first one, did I select the second one, did I select the third one. Currently, okay, as I enter the function, I have not registered any subjects, so I leave it as blank. Okay, my register is still keeping a blank value. Alright, so once I go in, okay, let me show you based on whatever that I've chosen here. Let's say I choose the first one and I choose the last one. Okay, so based on this particular input that I've given, I'm going to trace this here for you. Okay, so it will start with the first one, which is 0. So it will check, was it checked? Again, for radio button and checkbox, I'm using the same checked object, the keyword here, right? So to see whether it is checked or not. So currently X is 0, which is the first one. Let's say I have checked. Okay, this is checked, right? So what it does is, it will take the value. What is the value? The value is actually DCS5038. It will take this value and add on to my register. what is my current register? My current register is actually empty. So once it knows that you have selected this, right, it will take the object and it will take the value and put it inside. So my new register content will be DCS5038. It is no longer empty. Okay. Now it will repeat again. Okay. Not only that, I actually added, at the last part, I actually added a /n. Later you will see why I added a /n. Okay. So every time I add a value, a /n will also be added together. Alright. So now currently in my first loop, in my register, I have DCS5038. Now my X changes to 1. So 1 is the middle one here. Okay. So I did not check on it. If document.collegeform.subject_X checked, meaning the second one, which is 1 here, right? It is not checked. That means it will not do this statement. It will bypass. It loop again, go to 2. My X will be 2 now. So 0, 1, 2. So it will check. If document.collegeform.subject_2 checked. So it is checked, right? So just now it was DCS5038. Now another one will be added together, which is DCS5288. It will be added to the earlier register and it will become the new register. So the earlier register was DCS5038 added with the new one. The last one that I've selected here is DCS5288. So the new register will be that 2 subject codes together. But in between, you'll have /n. Okay. So this will happen 3 times because I have 3 checkboxes. Once it is over, it'll come out and display my register. So I'm going to run this. Okay, I'm going to run this. The first one and the last one. Okay, click here. I'll get an alert. The first subject I selected, the second subject I selected. How come it is separated into 2 lines? That's why I added a /n. If I did not add the /n, what will happen? Okay, let's try this. So refresh. Let's try all 3. Click here. Everything will be together in one line. So the reason I added that /n is for cosmetic purpose, to make it a bit more readable. Alright. So putting a +/n is better because I'm using an alert. Alright. Now, let me save this. Okay. There's another problem. Alright. Let's say I did not check this. I didn't check any of it. So if I click here, I'll still get an alert. But it is empty. Why? If I didn't check any of the checkboxes, right, the original register will be empty. So this is what it is displaying. So how do I improve on this? Very simple. I'll just add on an if statement. If register equals to empty still. So what I do, alert no subject codes chosen, because it is still empty. Okay, otherwise I will display. Okay, let's try this. Alright, refresh. If I choose one, the second one and the third one, I'll have the second one and the third one. If I did not check any of it, it'll display this particular statement. So it'll be much more nicer. The flow of the program will be better instead of just showing an empty alert to the user. Okay.